Yeah, all right. Thank you very much for tuning in here. This is the death of the Clare Acadiens. All right, so we have to grapple with the reality that this will happen 100%. So Acadian families are not producing more than 2.1 children on average, and there's high migration, and this will just cause a complete and total replacement. So it's going to happen, right? There will not be any Clare Acadians, okay? And you know the that our people will be completely replaced because of these right, birth control and abortions, and the fact that these women are not having 2.1 children on average, and that that there's many reasons why it will happen, but the idea is that it will happen, and we're not going to have any kind of call to action and just say, yeah, we're going to change this, and we're gonna what are you going to do? Are you going to make women have more children? Are you going to stop? So yeah, Claire is doomed. Claire is doomed. Don't wait for things to go back to the way they were before. It was nice in the 1970s and 1980s. It was nice. It'll never come back. It's a new generation. There will be Africans and Indians and Middle Eastern guys. The white European French descendants, the Acadians, um, will be. It's not might be. They will be all gone, and then the Claire, the language will die for sure. So then you say, "Oh, I'll be dead and buried. Why should I care?" Right? So you don't need to care. It's going to happen, right? So ensuring the survival of your generation is your responsibility. You are a bridge from the past to the future, right? A hostile force is engaging the white Europeans, and if you can't see it, you're blind. I mean, this is a fact. The birth rate, abortion and birth controls, feminism. Claire is done. Right, we will not have Claire in 150 years, and that's just the way it is, right? And that's just the way it's going to be. And this podcast is quite hard to make. Sometimes it is very very hard to imagine such a terrible thing happening in my hometown. But hey, the good news is that it I don't know if there are any good news for Claire. I don't believe there is. But anyways, the good news is that I finally see the truth, and I can share it with some people that will hopefully listen. But see, Claire will not be Claire anymore. It will just be another part of this multi-cultural melting pot, right? A melting pot. If anybody's aware of this term melting pot, it's just a whole bunch of multiculturalism. You got guys, African guys. I don't hate anybody. I love African guys. I love Middle Eastern gentlemen. I love Native Americans. I love Chinese guys. I love anybody. But it's just that we I mean, the destruction of our culture is imminent, and it's going to happen. Not will or not might. It will happen, and it's 100% sure. Right? How do I know? It's because of what exactly I was talking about. So you cannot have this many deaths without having a complete destruction of the entire culture. All right. So that is all for today's video. We're talking about the 100% sure. This destruction of a culture. I mean, if you can imagine such a thing. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time.